Here I've got the 2017 Flow NX2 GT. This is the GT right here. This is another binding, another NX2, just to show you the two different strap configurations that are available. This is the traditional system here, and this is your hybrid strap. So this is your Fusion, this is your hybrid. The Fusion is going to be a softer strap. It's a more freestyle orientated strap, but it does offer you the option for side entry as well as rear entry on this system. So this is something just to consider when making your purchase. So back to the main prize. This is the NX2 GT, an all-mountain binding. Now this is a mid to stiff flex binding, as you can see from the aluminium hybrid chassis. Essentially you've got a lot of metal down here. That's going to give you a lot of response and performance, and then up here is where you get your sort of polymer composite mod back. Now this aluminium alloy mod back separates the upper and lower zones, so you've got targeted strength, support and flex on the back. So if you have a look here, you can see you've got carbon in here, you've got different parts, and what that does, that gives you solid response. So this is a more sort of performance-based binding. Now, on these high-end bindings from Flow, you get the nasty system. Goes back, foot in, up she goes, lock it in. And it's as simple as that, you just ride away. Now that active strap is extremely handy for those people that want to get off the lift, get their bindings and board on, and get straight out of there. This binding uses extremely high performance aluminium LSR buckles. Now what that means is locking slant ratchet. So you can clip these down and that locks your strap in place, and that does on both of them. So once they're locked down, that's going to mean that these aren't going to go anywhere. You can keep them exactly where you want. Or you're riding along, you just want to tighten them up a little bit, you still can, and you can lock it back down. So it gives a lot of versatility on this. If you look in here, you've got the OG Cush. So this is just extremely cushioned pads on the base, and that's going to take a lot of chatter, smooth the ride out, and keep things particularly comfortable for any hard charging you do. It also has this layer on the bottom that's going to help reduce chatter as well. These are a particularly high-end Flow binding, recommended for strong intermediate to advanced riders, and they certainly aren't aimed at sort of jib or freestyle. This is definitely a performance, all-mountain freeride binding. This is the 2017 Flow NX2 GT.